All right, welcome back. You have clicked on this video because you want to know if it's worth buying the DJI Flip. Now, if you don't own a drone before, well, that's probably why you're watching this video. Throughout my life, I've used several drones, starting from the Spark, then to the Mini series, then up to the Air and the Pro series. And this here, well, this is kind of a weird, confusing little drone. Not much has changed in the last couple of years. Now, why would I buy this? Maybe you're thinking of buying the Neo, and I'll just tell you straight out, if you're thinking of buying this or this, just buy this, don't bother buying this. That's a toy. This is basically a cheap version of the Mini 3 or the Mini 4 Pro. It has basically the same camera, it looks identical, so if you're just worrying about the look, you can get this because it's cheaper than the Mini 3 or the Mini 4. It's basically the same drone, just with some guards around it, which you can get from the Mini 3 or the Mini 4, but it's just got less sensors, and that is essentially what you're buying. You're buying a Mini 3 or Mini 4 Pro with less sensors at a cheaper price. There is one thing I do like about this drone. I'm not saying this is a bad drone, I'm just saying, like, who would buy this drone? If you own the 3 or the 4, you're probably not gonna buy this. It can fold up, it's actually bigger than the other drone. It's just kind of different. What I do like about it is you just fold out these arms and it turns on, and then you fold them back down.
Aircraft will power off in 5 seconds. Press any button on aircraft to cancel.
And then it powers down, which is pretty handy. I will admit, for like a novice, I think that is the kind of person that should buy this. If you don't know what you're doing, buy this, but at the same time, you should know what you're doing because you might crash it. It's easier to crash. It doesn't have sensors on behind. It only has a sensor in front and a sensor on the bottom. So yeah, if you're thinking about buying this, that's why. Now I'm gonna show you a bunch of videos for the quality, and I'll show you some side-by-side comparisons from the Mini 3 drone. And you can say, does it look any different? I'll tell you what, it's not gonna look any different. It is the same camera. With the DJI Flip, there's different controllers depending on which one you buy. So you can use the RC2, you can use the other one where you have to plug your phone into. And look, honestly, if you're a new drone buyer and you are trying to decide, do I want to be really cheap or a little bit cheap? Just be a little bit cheap. You want this controller. You don't want to buy the other one. Once you go from that old controller to the RC2, you cannot go back. To use these things, well, if you bought one, you probably already know. You press the power button once and then hold it again twice. That will power on the remote. This thing, you just unflip it. Now you can, for whatever reason, if it's not doing that, you can just like press the button on the side. All right, there are some features that do make this drone truly unique, not just the way it flips out. You can use this drone completely without a controller, much like the little Neo. This is gonna give you way better quality. The Neo's quality, subpar. This, yeah, it's decent. It's decent quality. Just has, as I said, less sensors. So on the side here, you have a button. You actually have 2 buttons. One is for on and off, and one is for changing between the different modes. Now it's meant to tell me what the modes are.
Manual mode. Manual mode. Manual mode. Manual mode.
Manual mode. Okay, so there is several different modes. You press the button on the side, and it will do these automatic movements for you. So you can either have it follow you, which when you're moving, it actually follows you along. You can have it track you, where you move, it just points in the direction of you. You can have it circle around you, do a rocket thing. There's a bunch of different things. If you're looking to get into the drone market and want something fairly cheap, this may be the one for you. Now, I will admit, I do like how I can't cut my fingers, because the other drones, I cut my fingers all the time with this. You just want to see this thing in action. So let me show you some footage. All right, if you found this helpful on whether or not to buy this thing, I mean, this is just my opinion, but from someone that has owned a lot of drones, those are my thoughts. Anyway, thanks for watching, smash that like button, and let me know in a comment if, did you buy it and do you regret it? I don't regret it, but I got another drone, it's better. Thanks. they're almost identical. But I've owned this one now for a couple of weeks, and I gotta say, this thing, this is a piece of crap. No, it's awesome, but like compared to this, God, oh, this was the upgrade that I never knew I needed until I got it.